Welcome to the stream today. My name is Harsha. I am from Cindog Media, where we help you to market even better. Look, it is quite dark outside, and in the last video, we looked at what are the three secrets to selling, and the first one we're going to elaborate on that one, which is about confidence in you. So that's what we're going to get stuck into today. We are streaming live across YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Daily Motion, and the list is growing. So if you have any questions right now, you can text me on +61 426 794 189, and as I get them through, I can cover it on this call. Or if there's a video that you would like for us to do, you can simply text that same number or email us at contact@cindogmedia.com. So a recap of yesterday, I'm just going to share the screen and then we can have a look at what we covered yesterday, along with what we're going to cover today. So I believe you can see this. I'm just going to have a quick check on Facebook. You can see this as well. This is our Facebook site. So our Facebook page. I'm just going to refresh that. And there you go. There's me. So you can see the stream is happening. So thanks for your patience. So the three secrets to selling and the confidence in you is what we're going to go into today. So yesterday, just a recap, we looked at the three secrets to selling. Secret number one, the customer must have confidence in you. Secret number two, they must have confidence in the company that you represent. And secret number three was they must have confidence in the product that you are offering. And again, if all those three things are in line, you may still not make a sale, but it just makes the chance or the probability quite high that you will. So today we're going to go into the confidence in you. So how do you establish the confidence in you? And you may have gone to a meeting, you may have gone to an interview, you may have met someone and things didn't go so well. And you're probably, scratching your head going, what did I do wrong? I had everything that I thought I had, and there might have been some subtleties that you missed out on. So in this video, what we're going to cover is some of the things you can do personally, not necessarily at the meeting, however, to build yourself up to that space where when you do walk into a meeting that you have the best possible chance of making that outcome, negotiating that deal, landing that contract, making the sale, which we're talking about, whatever it is. Even if you're not running a business and you go in for an interview, these things will definitely help you. So the customer must have confidence in you as a person. How do you establish that? So here are some strategies. So to build trust and confidence with customers and to enhance the sales process, you must make eye contact. You must maintain eye contact. So when you make eye contact, you're basically giving the customer that impression that they can trust you. You are a sincere person. They can, rely on you. You are not avoiding. When you avoid eye contact with someone, it's basically saying, you can't trust me because I don't want to look at you because maybe I feel like I've done something wrong or I feel guilty, and that this is not necessarily in reality what is the situation. Some people may not like making eye contact. It may be difficult for them because of their upbringing. So this is in no way a judgment. However, this in general is how it will be perceived. So if you find it difficult to make eye contact with people, you can start with yourself. Go into a mirror. See how long you can maintain that eye contact. I remember when I first, I went to a personal development course and they told us, do this, go to a mirror and look at yourself into your eyes. And I found it difficult. The first time I did this, I was like, this is weird, this is strange. However, imagine doing that with another person. So if you can't do it with yourself, how are you going to do it with someone else? So the best person to start with is with yourself in the mirror in the morning. Just look for about a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes is all you can spare. Do it. Do it for 5 minutes if you can. And that pattern or that habit will grow because you're planting that seed early, right? You're planting that seed to build eye contact. So when you walk into a meeting, you don't need to like stare at someone or do the kind of the crazy eye. Maintain eye contact when you're making conversation, and it will give them that trust. Have a firm handshake. Now, this doesn't mean squeezing the other person's hand so it breaks. It means giving a firm handshake to let them know your presence. Let them know that you are there. It can be a warm handshake, you can be a the double-handed handshake, whatever it is. It just gives them again to build that trust, that impression of positivity that you bring to that interaction. Again, the caveat is don't overdo it. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're present when you're making, when you're shaking that person's hand. Maintain eye contact. So these things go together. Use a confident tone of voice. This can give that assurance of against, you are competent at what you do and help establish that trust. Again, what does that mean? What is a confident tone? Does that mean you have to change your voice? No. It just means that you're not kind of swallowing your words. You're articulating things correctly. And you might go, well, no, that's acting. Well, it's communicating, right? If you're unable to communicate those words to someone in a way that they can comprehend it, then it's going to be difficult for you to make a sale. And then, what if English is a second language to you? How do you address that? I have seen, people give speeches and it was in broken English and I got the confidence. It's just that presence, the body language. It does not matter where you're from. It does not matter if English is your second language. And I might be talking in English and, you may be able to understand English, but you want to give this presentation in a different language, whether it be Swedish, French, whatever it is. It's not so much the words, it's the presence, it's the energy you're putting out. And how do you do that? It's what you bring to the table, right? What energy are you bringing? Are you bringing that mindset of, hey, I can't do this, or I am going to get this deal? So the words, I'm not saying the words don't matter. However, that tone, that tonality, don't use a monotonous voice like talking like this. I want to do, a deal with you. So let's do it. Use a tone that's going to inspire them to talk to you. Use that confident tone to be, bring that conversation out with the customer. Again, I'm just going to just talk a little bit about us right now and then go on to the next slide. So if you're having, problems with the sales process, how do you bring these different things to the table in negotiations? Come and have a chat with us. We can, elaborate on these a little bit more. And if there's a particular situation you want to go through with us and you need a little bit of support, happy to have that chat. You can email me at contact@cindogmedia.com. Phone or SMS 0426 794 189. Just add the +61 if it is from overseas, or you can simply go to our website. I will show you our website. It is cindogmedia.com. Once you get there, you will see a little chat icon here. Fill in your name, mobile, and message, and click send, and we will get it. Again, I haven't mentioned this, but you can just simply also go to our contact form and send us a message through there. Whatever your preference, we look forward to connecting with you and supporting you through your sales to establish your sales process as well as any problems that you might have. So let's move on to the next slide. Wants me to go back. Again, that confident tone is very important. So keep that in mind when you go into a conversation. So the next strategy is to dress professionally. Presentation does matter. So whatever you think, dressing up appropriately. And I'm not saying, dressing in a suit. Dressing professionally not only creates a good first impression, but also conveys that you take your job seriously. It can instill confidence in your abilities. The only caveat to this, and I've mentioned this before in some of these, a few of these videos, is dress professionally and appropriately is probably what should, I'm actually going to change this here because I think this is important distinction. And the only reason I say appropriately is if you walk into a particular business dressed in a suit and tie and everyone else is in casual attire, including the CEO, because that is the type of business attire that they wear, how's that going to come across? You've got to think this through very clearly, right? So it may be more appropriate for you to wear casual clothes. It may be, but that is a decision you've got to make and really think through. And I'm not going to, not that I can't, but I'm not going to say go and dress in a, t-shirt and jeans if it's a place that dresses casually. It depends on the appropriate attire for that particular meeting and that particular business. So again, I wouldn't go dress shabbily, whatever you do, right? So that is a definite no-no. I would dress appropriately in clean clothes that haven't been worn, for the last month. That you've worn it continuously, so you're not, again, smell, presentation, everything makes a count. Don't go overboard with, your sprays and all that. Just go in. So you're not going to, there may be people, again, this is kind of basic stuff, and you may be going, Ash, I don't need to hear this. However, the number of times I've been into meetings and, how many people have aftershave and cologne, and some people are actually allergic to that. I don't make a fuss, but do you want someone to be sneezing and getting an allergic reaction in your meeting? Just go naturally, right? And that doesn't mean you don't put on something, but appropriately. Okay, so that will all go into the category of dressing professionally. So be knowledgeable. Customers are more likely to trust someone who demonstrates expertise in their field. Be continuously improving knowledge and staying informed about your product or service. Now, that also goes into how that product or service will fit into that business, how that product or service will apply to the customer's business. So it also goes into the fact that you need to do that research, look at their website, look at their social media channels, look at the news items that are in the press about that company before you walk into that meeting. Know more about their business than the customer if you possibly can. And that doesn't mean spying on them. That doesn't mean, stalking them on the internet. It just means go, be knowledgeable about that industry when you walk in. So you've got something to talk about. You've got something to add value. And if there's certain things that you see that could be helpful to them, give it to them. Like give that knowledge to them at the meeting. The act of being able to give will want them to give back, and that you don't go in thinking that they're going to give back, but just know that when you go in, the act of reciprocity. Can't say those words this morning. Um, there's a saying, if you give, they will give back, right? They will want to give back. When you go to the shopping mall and there's people giving out those stickers, um, they get people give out stickers and you want to give them some money, right? They've already given you something. It's like, oh, I can't just go without giving something back in return. It's just that equation of giving and receiving. So be knowledgeable, share your expertise genuinely, and generally show interest is the last one. So actively listen. Your job when you go into most meetings, and if you're not doing this at the moment, is to show genuine interest. Be the listener. You're going to gain a lot more from listening to the customer than speaking, right? You're going to learn about their pain points, how you can support them in their business, how you can support them through the products and services that you offer by listening. Let them do most of the talking and add value when you can. So actively listen to your customers and show genuine interest in their needs and concerns, demonstrating that you care about their success and well-being and can build a strong foundation for trust. So that is it for today. Those are the strategies to build a confidence in you, in the mind of the customer. Again, building that confidence may take some effort on your part. Well, it will take some effort on your part before the meeting. And this is a continuous process, right? We go through, as human beings, we go through the ups and downs of, you can't stay confident all the time, but you can build a vibration of confidence that you operate on at a baseline. And to build that, that's a daily work. Regardless of whether you're doing sales meetings or not, it is a daily work to stay on top of your game. So if you're not doing that already, there are lots of things you could be doing, especially in terms of mindset, which we haven't really gone into in here, but mindset is key. Maintaining a positive mindset, doing regular, check-ins of what your thought patterns are, doing regular check-ins of what your thought vibrations are, what you're thinking, implanting those positive thoughts into your mind on a daily basis by repetition. It's a continual repetition, habitual, creating a habit that will create a positive mindset. So if you want to talk about that with me, I'm more than happy for you to contact me again on our channels. You can send contact@cindogmedia.com is our email. Our mobile phone or SMS or WhatsApp is +61 426 794 189, or you can simply go to our website and send us a message through the chat feature. Again, if you like this video, do give us a like, share it on your social media stream, or share it with a friend, family, or colleague if you think it will be of support to them, of help to them. Just wanted to quickly show you our social media channels. This is our LinkedIn channel. So you can go in and have a look at some of the posts. That is, if you run a search for cindog Media on LinkedIn, you'll be able to find it. Our Facebook channel, you can see me live right now, is facebook.com/cindog Media, or our YouTube channel is youtube.com/cindog Media. So if you go to those, you can find us. So do give us a like on those. I will now look forward to seeing you tomorrow to go through confidence in the company that you represent. So thanks for joining in this morning. Have a wonderful day. Go out and make those sales. Go out and find those leads. Get excited. Give that enthusiasm to your customers. Share that positivity. And I made a post yesterday in terms of, I actually, it hasn't gone out. I've scheduled to come out, but it's really if you can make your customers smile and maintain that every time you see them, that is the best marketing you can do. Right. So give that infectious positive vibration to your customers and they'll keep coming back to you. So have a wonderful day and I'll catch you tomorrow.